What's going on, everyone? Welcome back. So today's video, I kind of want to talk about the little things. And as the title suggests, there's one little thing that I did personally to my own equipment that cost very few dollars, but it increased my, let's say, accuracy at the further distances tremendously. Most companies, actually all companies, provide this. They offer this to buy. It's probably anywhere from $25 to $45. But it makes a world of difference. What I'm talking about, pin size. So the sight that I'm currently running is the Black Gold Assault. For the longest time, even with other sights before this one, the pin size that I would run would be the 19,000s. That's like stock for almost every sight. But I never realized how much it was affecting my accuracy out at like 50, 60, 70, 80 yards. Not as much so for, say, hunting, but for shooting 3D, most definitely it does have a big effect. Not only is it tougher to see the target, and say if it's a smaller, like a coyote or a small deer target, at longer distance, that 19 thousandths pin, when you're out in the sun, it glows and it probably becomes like a 40 thousandths pin. So sometimes it can completely cover the 10 ring or even the 8 ring on the target that you're trying to shoot at, and you're just assuming or hoping that you're within that area with that pin. I was kind of getting discouraged because I wasn't shooting as good as I thought I should be shooting, especially on those targets. So I did a little bit of research, talked to some people, and someone had mentioned, hey, you ever try, a 10 thousandths pin? I never thought to do that just because way back in the day, I never heard any good things about it. It was always hard to see, it was too small. Basically, nobody had anything good to say. I said, you know what, screw it. It's only $32 or whatever from Black Gold. Super easy to take out, swap out the 19 thousandths and put the 10 thousandths in. And I'm so glad I did that. Not only is it 10 thousandths pin, but because the fiber is so much smaller, it doesn't glow as much. So even in the super bright day in direct sunlight, that pin is maybe only 15 thousandths, but it's a lot more crisp. It doesn't have that starburst effect. So shooting out at long range, you definitely notice a difference. You're able to see everything around the sight or everything around the target that you want to shoot at. That way you can actually put that pin in the middle of something and know you're in the middle of it, and you can make the best shot possible. All right, now you guys might not think that going from a 19 thousandths to a 10 thousandths is a big difference, but I want you to take a look at something. I have a 10 thousandths on my bow right now, and I brought in my old 19 thousandths, and I just want you to take a look at the difference in how big that pin glows. That makes a world of difference from 60 yards and out. And being out west here and hunting out west, you don't often get up close shots, so 50, 60 yards isn't out of the question. This makes a huge difference. I strongly recommend that if you want to try to get a little bit better scoring or a little bit better groups out at long distance, that you guys switch to a 10 thousandths pin.
I also was running the 19 thousandths on a 3-pin Black Gold setup for a long time, but I recently switched to a single pin Black Gold, and of course that comes with the 19 thousandths stock, but Travis convinced me to switch to the 10 thousandths pin, and I've really liked it. I see the biggest difference when I'm outdoors in direct sunlight, shooting 3D targets, especially when you get past like 40 yards, 60 yards, 80 yards especially, those further shots. It just doesn't take up as much of the, block as much of your eyesight and the visual you see on the target. So I like it a lot. I think it is a big upgrade as far as something you can do that's so simple and so cheap. So definitely recommend giving it a try on whatever site you're running.
So if you guys are looking to pick up a few points on the 3D course or even shoot out a squirrel at 60 yards, be sure to try a 10 thousandths pin. It's made a world of difference for me. I know I can say the same for Ryan because he's obviously shot a lot better having that 10 thousandths pin. So let us know in the comments if you guys have tried one or if you're currently running one, and I'll catch you on the next one.